Hey everyone, it's David Michael. I'm going to move in close because I think some of my family members are still sleeping, but it's Record Store Day, so congratulations to everyone who battled the lineups like I did, and happy Record Store Day, everyone. I'm going to get rid of this drink now so I can show you what I got. I was up bright and early this morning at about 6 o'clock in the morning, and I kind of got a heads up that my local record store only got a couple titles of the things that I wanted, so I thought, and my cat's here. Hello. Get lost. I do these in one take. So I knew some of the titles were very limited in my city, like 1s and 2s and 3s. So I made an extra attempt to get there early, and I did. I was third in line at my local record shop, and about halfway, I was about 2 hours early, roughly around 2 hours early, and about halfway through it started snowing. And it got really cold, and you couldn't feel these, and you couldn't feel your toes and other parts of your body. Let's be honest about it. But luckily, I brought my wife with me. She was nice enough to wait in line with me because my wife keeps me in check, or I would have. I'd have no mortgage money this month, and I'm going to Europe in a few weeks, and we just bought a house, so I kind of had to keep things in line a little bit. So that means money, by the way, in case you don't know. So I was third in, and I kind of grabbed a pile this big, and then I went off to the side with my wife, and we kind of I reduced the pile down because I think I would have been at like $500 had I got everything, and I didn't get the Bowies. It hurt, but I had to be realistic about things. The Bowie Triple Live, it's the same tour as the live album. I think it's live in Philadelphia. I believe it's the same tour anyway, so I have that. I have something from that tour, and that was $65, and the Bow promo box was $79.99, $80 in my parts. I couldn't justify it, and the Bruce Springsteen was about $100, and that's coming out. That's coming out anyways in a few months, so I passed on that. And there's a few other things I passed on. I kind of reduced my pile to what I'm going to show you. And yeah, it kind of hurt, but I had to be realistic about it. So thankfully my wife was with me and talked some sense into me. So yeah, that's kind of a preface why I didn't get certain things. And there's one thing coming that I'm going to show in a future video, because a friend of mine went to a different store who had a T-Rex one that I didn't get at the store I went to. So of course I have hookups all over the place. So yeah, so that's kind of the lead up to what I'm going to show you here. Is I kind of had a stack and I had to reduce it down. I didn't get the Hawkwind. I couldn't justify $50 for a best of album that had I think 6-7 tracks on it, maybe at most. $50, no, couldn't do it. So there's a lot of good titles in theory. Financially, it didn't make sense. So I had to pare it down, and one of them I'm going to open for you right now because it has etching on it. So this is the first one I'm going to show you from this year's Record Store Day. My store only had a couple of these, and I was very excited to get this. This is the Cars Live 1978. Live at the Agora, which I believe is in Cleveland. I'm in Canada, so I'm guessing, but I think the Agora is in Cleveland. And this is, I believe, first album tour, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the first kind of official live album they've done or released. To my recollection, someone might point out that I'm wrong, but so this is an etched vinyl, and not to drag this video out, but I'm going to open this up and we're going to see what does the etching look like. So once again, it's the Cars Live 1978 at the Agora Theater. So it's a double record, but only 3 sides are music, and I'm going to try to identify the one that has the etching here. There it is. Let's see if I can hold it up for you. It's horrible lighting in here. And this is not working out too well. But it's just kind of, it's the Cars written right across it. You can kind of see that. I apologize for that. You can kind of make that out slightly. But that's the Cars Live 1978. Ostensibly a double album, but 3 sides are music and 1 side's etching. And the rest of them I won't open. Don't worry about it. I'm going to keep this brief for you all. What's next? There's a couple things I got for friends that I won't bother showing you because I'm not keeping them and they're not something I would normally show. But I have friends in England who gets me stuff and I get him stuff, and because I'm going over there right away, I'm going to bring my stuff to him and he's going to give me my stuff that he got from England that are UK only. We're sick people. We have hookups everywhere. I got hookups in Europe for Record Store Day. Next up, I'm going to show you, there's one David Bowie related title I did get, and that's the David Bowie Placebo picture disc. I don't even have the original for this, so it made sense to get this one. And this wasn't very expensive. So this is David Bowie and Placebo, and it's the song Without You I'm Nothing, and it's 3 tracks. There's 2 remixes and the single mix of Without You I'm Nothing. So I guess I did get something David Bowie related, but like I said, I was not going to pay those prices. There's no way in hell I was going to pay that much money. Here's the 2 I did. Well, I'll show you something. I'll say the 2 I went for specifically. This is not one of them, but I picked it up anyways. Is the U2. It's the Red Hill Mining Town picture disc, and what's the B-side? I think it's the same track. I didn't even know that, but A and B is Red Hill Mining Town apparently. There you go. Every U2 Record Store Day title I pick up, so I had to get that, and it wasn't that expensive either. So here's the 2 I went specifically for, and I was told this was going to be the hot title this year, and it was, because we were kind of canvassing, and then the owner of the store came out and was kind of asking people, and these were the 2 titles that kind of consistently down the line people wanted. This is where lining up really paid off for me, because they only had, I think, 4 copies of each in stock, and I got it. First of all, I got the Cure Greatest Hits double picture disc. There's no really point opening this up for you. I'll open up later and play, but first time on vinyl, limited double picture disc. And the thing about picture disc is that they've been sounding a lot better recently. The David Bowie, the man who sold the world, picture disc from last Record Store Day sounds really good. So I'm hoping they're really improving their quality of picture discs, and I'm hoping this one actually sounds good, because I'm buying this to play, not to display. So the Cure double greatest hits picture disc I got, and the companion piece to that I did get, because one without the other would have been a loss for me. I had to have both or none. Is the greatest hits acoustic hits. I'm trying to do this so the camera's not shining. So this is their double picture disc, greatest hits done acoustically, and I feel very fortunate to have gotten these, because, like I said, I had friends all over in Europe and locally here who struck out and didn't get it this morning. It was the first thing to go at most stores, so I lucked out, and that's where kind of lining up a bit early really paid off, because I got them. And those were the two I really kind of went for, were those 2. And then if they had the cars, great. And the U2 was an extra bonus one, and the Placebo, they had one left. I grabbed that one. So I'm just going to wrap this video up and just kind of make this as quick as possible. That's what I got for Record Store Day this year. And like I said, I had the Springsteen, I had the 2 Bowies, I had the Hawkwind, I had the Flower Traveling Band in my hands. But that one is available on regular black vinyl, and it was $50 for the Flower Traveling Band. And I can get the regular version for $25. So $25 extra for a colored vinyl. I wasn't going to pay that. And what else did I have in my hand? I had the Rush and Pink Floyd and Def Leppard, and there were so many in stock of those ones. I can go back and get those ones if I ever wanted to, tomorrow or tonight, even if I wanted to. But I think I spent enough money anyways. So yeah, this might be the least amount of records I got for a Record Store Day. But like I said, I got lots of expenses coming up, and I'm going to be doing a lot of record shopping in Europe when I'm there. So I kept it a little bit brief this year. I'm going to sign off now, and I hope you enjoyed seeing what I got for Record Store Day 2017. I want to congratulate once again everyone who went out and battled the crowds, and I want to say happy Record Store Day to everyone once again. Like I said, if you don't like Record Store Day, that's fine. Just don't bother telling me you don't like it. It's fine. I get it. Much respect to you. But and much respect to those who are into it like I am. I know a lot of people went out lining up this morning who I follow on YouTube. So cheers to you all. So this is David Michael, and I'm going to sign off now. We'll see you next time. I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but I had a really good mega haul last night, and I'm going to film that later tonight or tomorrow, because I had another really, really good haul. So I'm looking forward to showing you all that. I'll film that maybe tonight or tomorrow. So everyone take care, and we'll see you next time.